Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Stream of Dreams. I hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Happy Labor Day. Today we got some OSRS going down. That is the plan. I didn't feel like doing the intro today. I didn't feel like it. I don't know. I just wanted to hop right on in and get right on in to the whole conversation. Get started. Yeah, today I think I have the Twitch extension active that shows my stats. Maybe I should. Let me see. Let me make sure I have the extension. My extensions overlay 1. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let me make sure my extension is working. I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot how to do this. I forgot how to get the extension to work. Let's see. Let's go to channel. Let's pull up my stream and see if the extension is working. I guess it's not. Everything's loading. Okay, let's see. Let me pull up the game. Pull up. I want to make sure this extension works. So we're gonna pull up OSRS. Play now. I think I'm in Lumbee. Hey. Hold on, let me make this. Trying to get it to work. I think it's working. I think you'll be able to see my stuff. You'll see my skills and all that. Okay. Well, I think it's working, guys. All right. Let's get into the game. There we go. So last we left off, I got my Dramming staff. Well, I actually didn't do this on stream, but I got a Dramming staff. And I unlocked travel to, what's it called? I unlocked travel through the fairy rings. So that was the last thing I did. Let me move this up so y'all can see. Alright, so y'all can see the little thing at the bottom. But yeah, that's the last thing I did, was I did the fairies, the fairy quests on here, and then I teleported to Lumbee. Oh, hold on. That's why it sounded weird. Yeah, so what I think we're gonna do is we'll probably do some quests today. I'm actually not sure what to do, but I think we'll do quests. I've got my questing gear on. Probably bank some of this stuff. I did a clue scroll yesterday. It was actually my first clue scroll. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna bank some of these things. My bank is a mess, by the way. My bank is a whole ass mess. Now let's see what we need for the quest. The next quest I'm gonna do is Ghosts Ahoy. So let's see, Ghosts Ahoy. I need 2 ecto token or travel by charter ship. Alright, so let's go to the GE and get all this stuff right here. Okay, let's see. I got... Let's bring this. Okay, let's bring the knife. Let's bring the spade. We're in an ad right now, but that's okay. We're just looking at my bank. We gotta go to Port Phasmatis. I think that's what it's called. Where's my spade? Let's put it in here. Yeah, my bank is a mess, guys. So don't worry about my bank, dude. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Grand Exchange. And we're gonna buy the rest of these items. So let's go ahead and walk over there. Where is Mauritania, by the way? Mauritania to the right of Varrock. Oh, we got a fairy ring. Okay. So I can just do the fairy ring. ALQ. I got my Dramen staff, so I'll be fine. All right. So we're gonna head to Varrock and get some of these items, because I don't have any of them. Well, I had the knife and the spade, so I need 400 plus coins. Okay, I have that. Let's get all the items. Here we are in Varrock. Yeah, I wanted to get some questing done because I don't quest as much as I should. But I did get this graceful outfit so I could start questing. But then I quested a little bit. I've gotten some quests done. Like I have I've done 45 of them, is what it says, out of 173. So I don't think that's bad. I have 91 quest points, so I'm doing okay. How do you get ecto tokens? Let's go to Port Phasmatis. Okay, ALQ. Ecto tokens. We're getting the wiki open. Where's the ghost tokens at? Come on. I'm on the wiki, by the way. If you're playing this game, it's a super helpful. The wiki is. Ecto tokens are currency used in Port Phasmatis. In addition to being used to enter the town, they have several uses in and around the area and can also use to charge a bone crusher. Players may obtain them by offering bone meal to the ectofungus. Ecto tokens can be earned by worshipping the ectofungus, granting 5 tokens and a certain amount of prayer experience per worship. Players need any type of bones, a pot, and a bucket of slime to complete the ritual. With one of each required for every offering. Slime can be collected in the basement using empty buckets to collect the pool of slime. Players must grind the bones into a pot using the bone grinder on the second floor of the ectofungus, then head to the ground floor and worship the ectofungus. The bones and slime will be consumed, leaving you with the empty bucket and the empty pot. So we're going to 4 times the usual prayer experience. Speaking with a ghost disciple while wearing Ghost Speak Amulet or Mauritania Lakes 2 allows the player to claim the tokens. Ghost disciples can hold a maximum of 1,000 tokens before forcing players to collect them. So I need bone meal and buckets of slime. Alright. Okay, so let's get nettle tea. Bucket of milk. All right, we got a bucket of milk. Silk. See, this is why I couldn't be Iron Man, because this is how I get shit for the quests. Silk. Okay, needle. Thread. Okay, 3 red dyes, 3 blue dyes. And 3 yellow dyes. Okay. oak longbow. And bucket of slime. Okay, so I'm gonna take these out unnoted. Bucket of slime, 400 coins. I'll bring 1,000 coins. I'll bring 2,000. I'll bring 3,000 coins. And let's see, so let's look at the wiki again. Okay, so I need a bucket and a pot and some bones. Okay, a bucket and a pot. Okay, I have a pot. Now I'll get some bones. Okay. How do we unnote things? Oh, and I might need a log and a tinderbox. I think we got everything we need, dude. So let's go to the fairy ring and Go ahead and do our thing. I think we have everything we need. I think we have everything we need, guys. All right. We're in the haunted woods of west of Canifis, I think. I think Mauritania is pretty cool. All visitors to Porous Fat Menace must pay a toll charge of 2 ecto tokens. You need to go to the temple and earn some. Talk to the disciples, they'll tell you how. You don't have any ectoplasm or crushed bones to put into the ectofungus. Okay. Where's the slime? Okay, go to the basement. Where's the basement? I was just curious. So that room was a coffin inside which lie the mortal remains of our most glorious master Necroverus. None may enter. Okay, so I got the bones. How do I get to the basement? Ah, there we go. So we're gonna get a bucket of slime. All right. We got a bucket of slime. So now we can go pray to the ectofungus. Alright, let's worship the ectofungus and see how many we get. You have the tokens I've earned? Certainly. Here's 5 ecto tokens. 5, 10, 15, 20. Damn, I need one more bone. Let's go get the bone meal. I need one more bone. Maybe I can get bones off something around in the area. Okay, I got a pot with crushed bones again. Okay, go get another bucket of slime. Dude, I need one more bone. I don't have a bone. Right, so we got some more slime. Right, let's get more bone meal. Okay, let's put the bones in the loader. Let's wind the bone grinder. And then we'll get the empty bin. Then we'll go get some more slime. I'm gonna be one bone short, dude. I wish I just had one more thing of bones, dude. If I just had one more bones, I'd be fine. I have enough. Alright, we're worshiping the ectofungus again. We're gonna go do it 2 more times, and then I guess I'll just have to find bones somewhere. Damn it. I guess he doesn't want to sell me his bones. I mean, I can just use the fairy ring to go back to Varrock, I guess, but I don't want to. Oh, I forget, I gotta walk over here. This is very extensive, dude. Maybe that guy will give me a bone, dude. Maybe that guy will give me a bone. If not, I'll go get one. I'll just go buy one. Alright, worship the ectofungus. Homie's gone, dude. He's not gonna give me a bone. All right, we got the bone meal in the pot. I have to chat on Twitch app. Oh, you're watching on the Xbox? I'm doing a quest right now. Welcome in, Venu. How are you doing? How'd your food taste? Did you get something to eat? We're gonna have carne asada here. It was alright. Nice, dude. That's what's up. I'm trying to get these ghost tokens for this quest so I can go in and out of the city, because I'm about to do a quest called Ghosts Ahoy where I help these ghosts go into the afterlife. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm getting bone meal. Yo, you've been watching for like 20 minutes? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I've just been doing this. I need an extra bone though, so I think I need to go back to Varrock to get another bone, because I won't have enough coins. But I'm about to I'm gonna worship the ectofungus one more time, and then I'll talk to this guy. Talk to the ghost disciple, get my tokens. Well, I have 25. I have 25 tokens. Oh, I have enough tokens. Cool. So I have enough tokens. So to get into the city, you need these ecto tokens. And to get these ecto tokens, you need to do what I was just doing, which is get a pot of bone meal and a bucket of slime. That shit looks funny. Yeah, the ectofungus? Yeah, this is a ghost town. All visitors to Port Fast Madness must pay a toll charge of 2 ecto tokens. I would like to enter Port Fast Madness. Here's 2 ecto tokens. All right, here we go. The bowing. Oh yeah. Yeah, this game's goofy as hell, dude. This is Mauritania. It's a pretty cool place. I like it. I've never been here before. We're about to start the quest. Here's the NPC right here. I'll go ahead and read everything that's said. We're talking to Velarina. Oh, by the way, I have a ghost speak amulet on. That's how I'm talking to them. Take pity on me, please. Eternity stretches out before me and I'm helpless in its grasp. Why? What is the matter? Okay, I'm sorry. I was just wailing out loud. I didn't mean to scare you. No, that's okay. It takes more than a ghost to scare me. What is wrong? Do you know the history of our town? Yes, I do. It's a very sad story. Would you like to help us obtain our release into the next world? Yes. Of course I will. Tell me what you want me to do. Okay, thank you. Necrovirus will not listen to those of us who are already dead. He might rethink his position if someone with a mortal soul pleaded our cause. If he declines, there may yet be another way. Because I have to go talk to Necroverus. He's by the ectofungus. I must speak with you on behalf of Valerina. You dare to speak that name in this place? She wants to pass. Silence, or I will incinerate the flesh from your bones. But she... Get out of my sight, or I promise you that you will regret your insolence for the rest of eternity. Okay. Now I gotta go return to Valerina. So Necroverus doesn't want to help out. So Necroverus doesn't want to help. I'm sorry, but Necroverus will not let you go. I feared as much. His spirit is a thing of fire and wrath. You spoke of another way? It is only a small chance. During the building of the ectofungus, one of Necroverus' disciples spoke out against him. It is such a long time ago, I cannot remember her name, although I knew her as a friend. She fled before the ectofungus took control over us, but being a disciple of Necroverus, she would have been privy to many of his darkest secrets. She may know of a way to aid us without Necroverus. Do you know where this woman can be found? I have a vision of a small wooden shack. The land it was built on the holy soil of Mauritania. I sense the sea is very close and that there looms castles to the west and east. So I need nettle tea. So I need nettles. Where's the nettles at? Okay, so she's over here. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go to the fairy ring. I'm gonna go to the fairy ring and get some more bones. I think I'll need more bones. I think I need more bones. I gotta. Oh, I'll show you the fairy ring. This is what the fairy ring does. Okay, let's see. Okay. CIP. Okay, so you put this code in. Dix, yeah. CIP. Was that right? Cox, yeah. All right, let's see. DKR. That's what it is. There we go. All right. So here's what I'll do. I'll go into Edgeville and I'll get some nettles. Deker, yeah, DKR, dude. That's the code. Yeah, that's how fairy rings work. They're pretty good. I don't know all the codes. I feel like eventually I'll know the codes. So I'm gonna go here to where the U's are because I know that's where nettles are. There they go. There's the nettles over here. Okay, I got some nettles. So I gotta make that nettle tea. I'll bring a couple more bones. I can't remember the code. I think it's AIQ to go back to Mauritania. I got a strength potion. Okay. Let's get 2 bones. Let's go, let's unnote them. Alright, so I'm gonna start a fire, and then I'm gonna make the nettle tea. No! Damn it. I accidentally drank it. So I gotta get nettles again and another bowl of water. Wait, there's gotta be a water source around here. Dude, being an Iron Man would be so hard. At least I know where to get the nettles. So I gotta go get those nettles again and make a tea. These quests are kind of like in depth, dude. If you start doing the quests, they're something else. You gotta do a lot of shit. Oh, I forgot there's a shortcut. It's right here. All right, we got some more nettles. You gotta wear gloves to pick them, by the way. Okay, now I need a log, and I'll go cook them. But yeah, these quests are so in depth, dude. Like, there's so many different steps. Yeah, IRL them bitches sting you. Yeah, that's why you gotta wear in RuneScape. You gotta wear gloves to get them. That's why I'm wearing gloves right now. But yeah, dude, like these quests are crazy, and it'll be funny. Like you're trying to do a quest, right? But then your skills aren't high enough, so then you have to like get your skills up to here. But then to get your skill up to there, you have to like do another quest. Like it's a bunch of shit. That's just how RuneScape is. It's kind of cool. You have to like do all these different things. All right, a log. Let's light a fire. There we go. We got nettle tea. We got nettle tea. We got 2 bones. We are good to go back. So we're gonna head back to Mauritania. We're good to go back. We'll go ahead and head on back to Mauritania. By the way, this is where Mauritania is on the map. I'll show you. So where we are heading is over here. But I'm just gonna teleport from here to here so I don't have to walk. Which what's that code again? I think it's AIQ. It's ALQ, okay. All right. So now we're good. So we don't have to go back to Port Phasmatis yet. We need to go to the old lady's hut. So this is Mauritania. It's a haunted place. It's locked by a quest. Oh, there's nettles here. Wow. But you have to do Priest in Peril quest to unlock Mauritania, which I did that a while back ago. And that's Canifis, I think. Oh god, we got a fucking clanker in chat. No thanks, dude. I don't buy viewers. You forgot bones? No, I got them. I got them. They're in my inventory. They're right here. I got 2 because I think that'll be enough. Right, gotta talk to the old crone. Were you once a disciple of Necroverus in the Temple of Phasmatis, old woman? I don't remember. I'm so old and my memory goes back only so far. Is there anything that can help to refresh your memory? Yes, I would love a nice hot cup of nettle tea. Here's some tea for you, like you asked. Yes, but it's not in my special cup. I only ever drink from my special cup. I see. Can I have the special cup then? The old crone gives you her special cup. Okay. Use the nettle tea on the porcelain cup. Alright. Use the bucket of milk on the porcelain cup. Do I have a bucket of milk? I do. I forgot. I thought I didn't have one. Here's a lovely cup of milky tea for you in your own special cup. As the old woman drinks the cup of milky tea, enlightenment grows from within her eyes. Ah, that's better. Now let me see. Yes, I was once a disciple of Necroveris. I have come from Velarina. She needs your help. Velarina? That name sounds familiar. Yes, Velarina was once a very good friend. It has been many years since we spoke last. How is she? She's a ghost, I'm afraid. They are all dead then, even Velarina. I should have done something to stop what was happening instead of running away. She and many others want to pass on into the next world, but Necroveris will not let them. Do you know of any way to help them? There might be one way. Do you have such a thing as a ghost speak amulet? I sure do. Yes, I'm wearing one right now. Well, that's a stroke of luck. There's an enchantment that I can perform with such an amulet that will give it the power of command over ghosts. It will work only once, but it will enable you to command Necroveris to let the ghost pass on. What do you need to perform the enchantment? Necroveris had a magical robe for which he must have no more use. Only these robes hold the power needed to perform the enchantment. All his rituals came from a book written by an ancient sorcerer from the east called Herakanto. Bring me this strange book. I cannot read the strange letters of the eastern lands. I will need something to help me translate the book. You're doing so much for me. Is there anything I can do for you? I've lived here on my own for many years, but not always. When I left Port Phasmatis, I took my son with me. He grew up to be a fine boy, always in love with the sea. He was about 12 years old when he ran away with some pirates to be a cabin boy. I never saw him again. That's the second saddest story I've heard today. If you ever see him, please give him this and tell him that his mother still loves him. The other one gives you a toy boat. Was this his boat? Yes, he made it himself. It is a model of the very ship in which he sailed away. The paint is peeled off and has lost his flag, but I could never throw it away. I'll find him. I'll pass it on. Okay. Finding the book. Use the silk on the model ship. Okay. Attempt to search the chest in the east of the hull of the ship west of Port Phasmatis. A giant lobster will spawn. You need to kill. Okay. Let's go back to Port Phasmatis. Yeah, these quests are pretty cool. Like I couldn't do this without a quest helper, honestly. Some people do though. But luckily I have a quest helper. Alright, here's Port Phasmatis. No, it's not. This is something else. I had to keep going. Yeah, these quests are very involved, dude. All right, we're gonna kill the giant lobster. Come on, bro, you got this. There we go. Search the chest in the east of the hole again. All right. You find a piece of a map inside the chest. Okay. Go up the ladder in the ship west of Port Phasmatis. Go up to the mast of the ship. Search the maps repeatedly until you found out all the colors for the toy boat. You can see a tattered flag blowing in the wind. The skull emblem is colored yellow. Okay. Let me write this down real quick. My notes app. Okay. Okay, skull emblem's colored yellow. You can see a tattered flag blowing in the wind. The wind is blowing too hard to make out any details. Okay. You can see a tattered flag. Okay, it's just telling me the skull emblem. Okay. Top half of flag is blue. Dye the top of the model ship's flag blue. If you already have, inspect the ship. Top half. Dye the bottom of the model ship's flag orange. You already have, inspect the ship. Okay, dye the skull on the model ship's flag yellow. Okay, we're dyeing the skull emblem. Okay, now we go to the main deck of the ship. All right. Is this your toy boat? The old man inspects the toy boat. My word, so it is. I never thought I would see it again. Where did you get it from? Your mother gave it to me to pass on to you. My mother? She still lives? Yes, in a shack of the west of here. After all these years. Can I have the key to the chest then? Hang on, let me ask the captain. The old man cocks an ear towards the skeleton of the pirate captain. The captain says yes. The old man gives you the chest key, okay? Let's use the key on the chest. Unlock the chest. Open the chest. You find a piece of the map inside the chest. Alright. Go across the gangplank to the north. Yeah, this is what questing is like at RuneScape. But I think questing at RuneScape's pretty cool. All right. Okay, I got a map piece. Use the map pieces together. Enter Port Phasmatis. Okay. Getting a little agility XP while we do this. Yo, that food smells good. It's cooking. I'm gonna eat after stream. Alright, so we're gonna head back to Port Phasmatis. I might have to make some more ecto tokens, but I don't know. I think I have a decent amount right now. Okay, let's climb down the ladder. Then let's go here and head over to Fort Phasmatis, which is right over here. Look, there's an herb patch. Hey, what's up? There's another guy that looks just like me. He's got a Draymond staff too. Look at these cows. They're zombie cows. Yeah, you have to get a Draymond staff to unlock the fairy rings, which getting a Draymond staff is a whole quest within itself. I did that the other night. All right. Travel on the rowing boat on the docks. Okay. Would you like to visit Dragontooth Island? It is the most pleasant island in the sea between Moritania and the lands of the sea. It'll cost you 25 ecto tokens for the return trip. I need more ecto tokens. I need more bones. Okay, so I gotta make more ecto tokens. I think I'll have enough ecto tokens if I do these 2 bones. Alright, so I've got my slime and my bone meal. So now we're gonna do Venu's favorite part and pray at the statue. Or pray at the ectofungus. Alright, here we go. Here you go, Venu. Alright, we're gonna make some more bone meal and get some more slime, and then we'll worship the ectofungus another time. No! Almost buried the bones. All right, we got some bone meal. There you go, Venu. Yeah, I almost buried the bones, dude. That would have sucked. I would have had to go back and get some more. All right, let's get my ecto tokens. All right. All right, now I have enough to come back. All right, now we gotta go to the charter boat. Yeah, man, this quest is pretty involved. There's some that are way longer too. This doesn't seem too bad. Right, so I have 27 tokens. So I have 2 more tokens. I can get back into Port Phasmatis one more time after this. All right, we're heading to Dragontooth Island. Okay, dig on the South Island for a book. Right, here's my here's my spade. All right, we got the book. You unearthed the book of Herakanto. All right. Okay, I'm not sure what to do. It's okay. All right, we're going back to Port Phasmatis. It's nice to see a human face around here. My name's Akaranu. I am trader, come from many far across sea and east. You come from the lands of the east. Do you have anything that can help me translate a book that is scribed in your language? Akaranu may help you. A translation manual I have. Much good for reading Eastern language. How much do you want for it? Akaranu not want money for this book, as it's such small thing, but there may be something you could do for me. I'm a big admirer of Robin, Master Bowman. He's staying in Village Inn. What would you like me to do? Please get Master Bowman sign an oak longbow for me so Akaranu can show family and friends when returning home and become much admired. Then I give you a book in exchange. Okay, so I gotta go get this signed by what's this face? By old boy? By Robin? I guess it's like Robin Hood. Looks like Robin Hood. Would you sign an oak longbow for me? I'm sorry, I don't sign autographs. While you're here though, won't you play a game of rune draw with me? If you got 25 gold pieces, I've got a bag of runes we can use. Yes, I'll give you a game. I don't know how to play this. How about another game? I'll pay you back the winnings. What if you lose again? Or we'll deal with that when we come to it. I don't even know how to play this. How'd I lose? Well done, you beat me, but you still owe me 25 gold pieces. Or how about another game? We can settle up after we finish playing. Okay, let's play again. I don't know how to play this, dude. So I get points based on the different runes that are drawn. There's an earth rune, there's a chaos rune. I think that's a chaos rune. That's a mind rune. That's a chaos rune. Well done, you beat me, but you still owe me 25 gold pieces. How about another game? We can settle up after we finish playing. So I guess if you get a death rune, you lose. Damn. I guess I have to win a certain amount of games. Damn it. I lost. How do you play rune draw? Two players take turns to draw a rune from a bag, which contains 10 runes in total. Each rune has a different value. An air rune is worth 1 point, up to a nature rune, which is worth 9 points. If a player draws the death rune, then the game is over and they have lost. A player can choose to hold if they wish and not draw any more runes, but this runs the risk of the other player drawing more runes until they have a greater points total and wins. Okay. Damn, I lost on the first fucking draw. I got a death rune on the first draw. That's whack. Yeah, I win. So you're going to pay up then? You owe me 50 gold coins. How about another game? I'll pay you back with the winnings. Alright, we'll draw 1. Okay, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. You owe me 75 gold coins. How about another game? I'll pay you back with the winnings. Cool. I've had enough of you not paying up. You owe me 100 gold coins. I'm going to tell the ghost what you're doing. Please don't do that. That will suck the life from my bones. How about you signing my longbow then? Yes, anything. Alright, he signed it for me. Alright, we're going back to Akaranu. What do you think of the quest, Venu? Do you think it's interesting? It's pretty cool. I've had to do so much shit just to do like different things. I have your signed longbow for you. Ah, can it be true? You have obtained bow from Master Bowman. He was more than happy to oblige. Here you are. Akarana gives you a translation manual in return for the signed longbow. May honor be bestowed upon you and your family. Okay. So now I gotta go talk to the ghost innkeeper. It's cool. I'm just watching. We'll do another one. We'll probably do a couple quests this stream. I want to get my quest cape eventually. All right, here's the ghost innkeeper. Hello there. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the Green Ghost Tavern. What can I do for you? Do you have any jobs I can do? Yes, actually I do. We have a very famous master bowman named Robin staying with us at the moment. Could you take him some clean bed linen for me? Yes, I'd be delighted. Oh, thank you. Be careful with that Robin, though. He's far too full of himself, that one. Use a bucket of slime on the bed sheets. Well, I don't have a bucket of slime. Okay, I do have a bucket though, so I can go get a bucket of slime. Hopefully I don't have to go back out of Port Phasmatis again. If I do, then I'll have to go get more bones from Varrock and then come back. But hopefully I don't. I just need this bucket of slime, and I've got 2 more Ecto tokens, so I'll be able to get back into Port Phasmatis. So I think I'll be okay. Let's just get this bucket of slime. Use a bucket of slime on the bed sheets. I'm about to scare him. I'm about to dress up like a ghost and scare him. All right, I've got 2 more tokens. This is my last time going in. All right, my last 2 tokens. Talk to Gravingus wearing the bed sheet. Okay. I'm a fucking look. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost, dude. That's so funny. It made me a ghost. Will you join with me in protesting against the evil desires of Necrovarus and his disciples? After hearing Verloon's story, I will happily help out. Excellent, excellent. Here, take the petition form and try and get 10 signatures from the townsfolk. Will you sign this petition form, please? You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. How much? Oh, it'll cost you 2 Ecto tokens. I don't have that many on me. No tokens, no signature. Damn. You sign this petition form for me? It'll cost you how much? Oh, it'll cost you 1 Ecto tokens. I don't have that many on me. Dude, I gotta go back to Varrock and get more Ecto tokens. All right. All right, we're gonna go back to Varrock. So I gotta go get more bones. That's fine. So we'll go to Varrock. Get some more bones. Come back, do it again. And then we'll be able to pay the villagers. I'll bring as much bones as I can. I need my Drammond staff. Okay, it's DKR. So I have enough space for 6 bones. So I'll get 6 bones. I don't think I need the dyes anymore. I don't think I need the dyes anymore. Let's get some bones. Raise the price a little bit. Wow, I wanted to get 9. I need to get 9 now. This should be enough ectofungus. ALQ. But yeah, see how traveling with the fairy rings just saves so much time. All right, so now we have to go to the ectofungus and do all that a couple times. Get us some tokens. What's 5 times 9? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That might be enough. This is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. No, I don't want to bury the bones. I want to use the bones on here. Crank the bone grinder. And then I'll pray at the ectofungus. On my way home from a baseball game. Nice. How'd the game go? Who'd you go see? How'd it go? I'm doing all right, man. I'm just playing some RuneScape. We're doing Ghosts Ahoy. We're doing Ghosts Ahoy right now. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Honestly, I could be doing a little better, but that's okay. I'm just playing some RuneScape. I'm just having a good time. I didn't want to play Inscription today, man. I feel like I need to take a break from Inscription. It went well, but we were in the sun, so left early. Yeah. Yeah, it seems hot, dude. That would be hot. I hope y'all had fun, dude. That sounds cool. I haven't been to a baseball game in a long time. I like going to baseball games. I like to go watch the Astros. That's my team of choice. The Astros. I'm an Astros fan. I played a lot of baseball as a kid. So did Venu. We played baseball. Yeah, I think I'll take a break from it. Cause like, at first I was like, I really don't want to stream today. That's how I felt earlier, right? But then I was just like, I did finish the fairy rings. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I was like, I don't want to stream today. I'm like, do you really not want to stream today? I'm like, I think you do want to stream today. You just don't want to play Inscription. And that's how I felt. I'm tired of losing, dude. I'm tired of losing on Inscription. If I had 2 pots, I could do 2. But yeah, I finished the fairy rings last night. And I've just been wanting to play old school RuneScape, dude, because that's what I've been doing. I've just been playing OSRS. I did the fairy rings quest last night. I actually did 2 quests last night. I did the Lost City, and then I did... Actually, no, I didn't do 3 quests. I did 2. Alright, let's pray at the Ectofungus. Where's my hood? There we go. We're getting some Ecto tokens so I can finish this quest. Yeah, it's been pretty fun, dude. These quests are really cool, man. Oh, by the way, I thought of a nickname to call you since you're an Iron Man. You're the Iron Giant, bro. You're the Iron Giant, bro. All right. Yeah, I don't think I could do everything I've gotten for this quest. I had to get from the Grand Exchange. Like I didn't find it on my own, except for the nettles. I found the nettles. I knew where they were at. I mean, Iron Man's fun, dude. Iron Giant Man, exactly, dude. All right, let's get some more slime. All right, we got to do this for a while. Someday we'll do a group Iron Man, dude. Maybe, I don't know. That would be cool, but like also it'd be really hard. It'd be really hard for me because I don't know a lot about RuneScape, honestly. But I mean, everything's on the wiki, so I guess I could just group Iron Man would be kind of cool though. I don't know. Oh, I got the second bucket from the bucket of milk. All right. Venu likes it when I pray at the Ectofungus. All right. Dude, hopefully we have enough fucking Ecto tokens, dude. I think we should. We'll have 45, right? After I do all these. Wonder if this place is a decent place to raise prayer as Iron Man, but even better at hardcore. Yeah, I've seen some people doing it. I was just about to ask that if this is a good place to raise prayer. It seems like a lot of steps though. Might put some bones in the grinder hopper, crank the winder, crush the bones. Then we got some more bone meal. But yeah, is my extension working, by the way? I made an extension that shows everything on my RuneScape character. I didn't make an extension, but I turned on the extension that I had before last time I was playing OSRS. I think we're gonna go through another OSRS period. I guess at least until my membership runs out. All right. Getting the slime. I'm so focused, dude. I'm locked in. Pray at the ectofungus. Worship the ectofungus. All right, the car will talk to you later. Yeah, dude, I'll still be on. Have a safe drive back, dude. Be careful on the road, dude. I wonder, I'll be finished with this quest pretty soon. And then I won't have to use it. I won't have to pay to get into Port Phasmatis if I ever need to come here again, which I probably will. All right, let's go grind some more bone meal, and then we'll go get some more slime. Oh, would it be cool if I leveled up my prayer doing this? I don't think I will though. I don't think it gives me enough for me to level up, unless I was just grinding and focusing on doing that. But I'm not. I'm just trying to do this quest. I will get prayer experience for beating. I probably will level up after the quest. Honestly, my prayer's kind of low. I might level up my prayer after this quest if we ever get it done. I've been playing for like an hour and a half, and I'm still on this one quest. That's just how these quests are, dude. All right, 2 buckets of slime. And then I'll have enough money to pay off the ghosts that want to sign the petition. All right, we're gonna pray at the ectofungus again. I think that is the reason they're all trapped here and they can't pass on to the afterlife, is because that ectofungus. All right. Pray at the ectofungus again. Yeah, I might level up prayer after this quest. We got an ad incoming. All right, I got my last pot of bone meal, and then we'll get my last 2 slimes, and I'll keep the second bucket. Wonder if I can drink it or something. That'd be funny. All right. This is taking quite a while, dude, but it's been pretty cool. Wonder how long this quest says on the wiki. There was one quest the other day that says very short, and it took me forever. It was the quest for Varlamore to unlock Quetzal travel. All right. Now we'll get this petition signed. Time for our final prayer at the ectofungus. Then we'll get our tokens. 50 ecto tokens. There we go. All right. Now we have enough. All right, wear bedsheet. We're a ghost. Woo! All right. Let's go get these petitions, signatures. All right, I got one signature. I don't have time for this nonsense. Please. You only just asked me to say, leave me alone. I've had my say. We saw my provision form, please. I don't have time for this nonsense. Would you sign this petition form, please? Most certainly I will. Alright, I got 2 signatures. Would you sign this petition form, please? My answer is no. Okay. What a fucking dick, dude. No. Well, I guess he's not a dick for that, but... Would you sign this petition, please? My answer is no. I'll pay you, dude. You sign this petition form, please? My answer is no. Would you sign this petition form, please? If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. How much? Cost you 3 ecto tokens. Okay, if you insist. I have 3 signatures. Would you sign this petition form, please? I don't have time for this nonsense. All right, guy. It's not nonsense. I'm trying to save you guys. Would you sign this petition form, please? It'll cost you how much? Cost you 2 ecto tokens. Okay, if you insist. All right, I have 4. I need 6 more, guys. I need 6 more. Let's go ahead and run, dude. Wait, I can't run in this? I can't run in this. Yeah, that makes sense. I can't run in a bed sheet. Would you sign this petition form, please? Most certainly I will. Okay, 5 signatures. Halfway there. We're halfway there. You sign this petition form, please? You only asked to leave me alone. I've had my say. Okay. Would you sign this petition form, please? I'll do anything that annoys the Necrovirus. I need 4 more signatures. Sign this petition form, please. I'll do anything that annoys Necrovirus. Okay. We have 7 signatures. We need 3 more. Would you sign this petition form, please? Most certainly I will. Okay, we have 8 signatures. We need 2 more. All right, let's do it. Let's get our final 2 signatures. And then we'll be done with this part of the quest. Dude, it feels so good to complete these quests, though. Like, it feels like an accomplishment. Would you sign this petition form, please? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. How much? Cost you 2 ecto tokens. Okay, if you insist. 1 more signature. Oh, I forgot I already asked him. Sign this petition form, please. If you scratch my back. Okay, we got our final signature right here. 3 ecto tokens. Nice. Bring the petition to Necrovirus at the Ectofungus to cause him to drop the bone key. Okay. Time to hit the Necrovirus. We're almost done with the quest. Alright, Necrovirus. Necrovirus, I'm presenting you with a petition form that has been signed by 10 citizens of Port Phasmatis. A petition, you say? Continue, mortal. It says that the citizens of Port Phasmatis should have the right to choose whether they pass over into the next world or not. and not have this decided by the powers that be on their behalf. I see. So will you let them pass over if they wish? Oh, yes. Really? No! Get out of my sight before I burn every ounce of flesh from your bones. The petitioned form turns to ashes in your hands. In his rage, Necroverus drops a key on the floor. Go upstairs at the ectofungus, okay? Oh, okay, so we're about to go to his remains. That's Necroverus's remains over here. Use bone key on the door. Open coffin. The coffin creaks open. You take the robes of Necroverus from the remains of his mortal body. Alright. Bring the items to the old crone east of the Slayer Tower. We're almost done, guys. So now I gotta go talk to the old lady. So we're gonna leave Port Phasmatis and go talk to the old lady. Wonder how long it would take me to do all the quests in the game. It might take a while, dude, honestly. These quests aren't like WoW quests where you just have to go kill something or go bring something somewhere. Like, it's real simple shit in WoW. This is more complicated. You got to do a bunch of different things. They're cool though. They're really cool. I couldn't do this without a quest helper. I feel like the people that figured out how to do these quests are like awesome. Man, these quests are cool. And there's such a big sense of accomplishment when you finish one, because it takes so much. Like, it's almost taken me 2 hours of the stream to do this one quest. But I'm almost done. Then we'll move on to the next one. Maybe I'll do another quest. I guess, damn, if I can only do 2 quests a stream. Maybe if I keep streaming. Yo, Venu, have you decided if you're gonna come home tonight or not? By the way, just out of curiosity. Alright. I have something for you. Good, the robes of Necroverus. The Book of Huracanto. I have no idea how you came by this, but well done. A translation manual. Yes, this should do the job. Wonderful, that's everything I need. I will now perform the ritual of enchantment. The Ghostspeak amulet emits a green glow from its gem. Alright. Now I can talk to Necroverus with my green Ghostspeak amulet. It's enchanted. Yeah, the cool thing about these quests is like you have to use items you get from previous quests. Like I got the Ghostspeak amulet for another quest, and I've actually used it for 2 or 3 quests so far to talk to ghosts. But you have to use the items you get from other quests sometimes again. Like, it's pretty dope. All right, we're almost there. Think I'm going the right way? Yeah, there we go. Necroverus is in there. There's the ectofungus. You dare to face me again? You must be truly insane. No, Necroverus, I am not insane. With this enchanted amulet of Ghostspeak, I have the power to command you to do my will. Let any ghost who so wishes pass on into the next world. A beam of intense green light radiates out from the amulet of Ghostspeak, enveloping Necrovarus in its power. His eyes become softer and appear to stare into nothingness. I will let carry on any, yes, ghost who so wishes. I think we're almost getting there. Pass into the next world. Alright, now I gotta go talk to Valerina. Alright, Valerina, I just finished the quest. You don't need to tell me you're off magic. I sense the removal of Necrovarus' psychic barrier. Only happy to help out. Here, take this as a thank you for the service that you've given me. A vial of bright green ectoplasm. This is an ectophile. If you ever want to come back to Port Phasmatis, empty this on the floor beneath your feet and you will be instantly teleported to the temple, the source of its power. Remember that once the ectophile has been used, you need to refill it from the ectofungus.
Quest completed.
We did it! We did it! Took a while, but we did it! Ghost Ahoy is now done. And I didn't level up prayer. Oh, I did level up prayer. Prayer level 37. Oh, I can use protect magic? Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the optimal quest guide and we're gonna go to making history. That's the next quest we're gonna do. Talk to Joro at the outpost south of the Tree Gnome stronghold. You can teleport there with a necklace of passage. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Varrock. We're gonna get the items for the next quest. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Alright, I got some already teleports. Alright, let's drop all my items. Wonder if you can sell those ecto tokens. There's my ecto file, so that'll be a teleport to Port Phasmatis if I ever need to go again. And I'll keep my money. Okay, so let's get an Artie teleport. Take 2. Oh, I need my ectophile. Okay. Ring of dueling. I don't have a ring of dueling. A necklace of passage is what I need. A necklace of passage. Oh, it has 2 charges. Relica, teleport, ring of dueling. Get a ring of dueling. There we go. Got a ring of dueling. A Relica teleport. You can also use Fairy Rings DKS or AJR if you have those unlocked. You can also teleport to Camelot and run north. Sapphire Amulet. I need a spade. A spade's here. And a Sapphire Amulet. Okay, so I gotta go talk to Jorl at the outpost south of the Tree Gnome stronghold. CIQ. All right. That's cheating. No, it's not. Welcome in, Kingstonius. I'm not cheating, I promise. I am using a quest helper, though. Oh wow, I could have just teleported to Ardon. Alright, let's go to the northwest. Northeast, I guess? I'm not cheating, dude. Well, I guess a little bit, yeah. Honestly, I guess I am cheating a little bit. I'll be honest. But I couldn't figure this out on my own. It's okay, these are here to help you, dude. Like, all this right here is cheating. Where the runes are you supposed to be escaping? The runes are in my bank, dude. The runes are in my bank. Oh, this is Nightmare Zone. It's room escape, yeah. Run, it's run, escape. Run, escape from the grind, dude. But yeah, we're just questing, dude. I finished a quest, it took me like an hour and a half. Maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 2 hours. I'll probably keep on questing for a little while. Alright, we're gonna go through East Ardon. Wait, this is a temple. This isn't Ardon. I'm not here yet. I don't think there's a quest there I haven't done. Yeah, check out my fucking, my graceful set, dude. This took me forever to get. It makes my run energy recharge faster, which is pretty dope. Because why that building is shaped like that, it's kind of, I don't know, that's just how it's shaped, man. What did it look like to you? Just how it's shaped, dude. But how's your day going? I hope your day's going well, man. I'm going the wrong way. I have to go through the zoo. I think that's a zoo. Yeah, it's a zoo. Here's the zoo. Boobs. I didn't notice. This is the Ardun Zoo. They got a poor Cyclops just by himself. Alright, I gotta keep going north, I think. Yep. Actually, I can go to the west across this bridge and then go north here. That's where I'll go. Yeah, we're about to start another quest called Making History. Like two big testes on a short stubby Gielnor. I didn't notice that. Let me go look at it again. Oh, I see it. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't recognize it. All right, let's go get the quest. Dude, doing the fairy quest last night was so good. I ended up playing last night. I couldn't go to sleep, so I just played, and I got a couple quests done that I needed to do. You can find art in anything if you look hard enough. That is very true, dude. That's very true. I believe that wholeheartedly, dude. I believe that wholeheartedly, bro. Alright, so my run energy's out. I'm gonna keep going. I'm almost to where I need to be. Might play some NFS Heat with Woozy. Who the fuck is Woozy? Just watch an ad and get more run energy. Not yet though. Alright, we're talking to Joral. Hi there. All is lost! Sorry? Just look around you. This great building will soon be in ruin. Great building? Of course, this building has a history spanning generations. I see a great history, but why will it be in ruin? Oh, Woozy is Plummy. Okay, I didn't know his nickname. It should be ripped apart to make way for King Lathis' new alchemist lab. That guy looks like you? A little bit. That's funny. Does the king not respect the outpost's great history? Well, actually, nobody knows what the history is, but there must be something. Wait a minute, you could help me. Me? Yes, uncover the history of this building to convince King Lathis to leave it alone. Do you want to know more? Tell me more. That's what I like to hear. Let me tell you about the outpost. He even looks really worried. Hell yeah, it's me, dude. With many occupants over the years. The building has seen much action. We got a god tier cutscene right here. It started life as an outpost. Its sole purpose being to see invading armies. Before they saw the city of Ardun. If all goes well, I hope to be able to turn it into a museum as a monument to the area's history. What do you think? Yes. Okay, I will make a stand for history. Okay, thank you so much. You really are my savior. But where should I start? What do I need to do now? There are 3 people that may be able to help. A traitor in Ardun. A ghost in Port Phasmatis. A warrior in Relica. Okay, there's a silver trader in East Ardun called Aaron who I believe can help. Is that the way his great grandfather lived in this outpost? According to his records, he must know something. Gotta see what he has to say. Gotta go by. You have to find his fedora. He does look like he'd wear a fedora. Okay, so we gotta talk to the silver merchant at the East Ardun Market. So we're gonna head that way. And mouth fedora, yeah, vape. We're gonna wait till our run energy gets back to 100. The quest is to find out if his Discord kitten is a catfish. History major. Bro, y'all are fucking funny. That's hilarious, dude. I need you to find out if my Discord kitten is Will or not Will. Alright, we're on our way to East Ardun. I guess I could have just teleported, but I'm like right here, so fuck it. We're not doing shit for efficiency. We're just doing shit. We're enjoying the game, honestly. It's just his mom trying to boost his confidence. God. That'd be kind of weird for a mom to do, dude. That'd be kind of weird. But it's getting a little too seedy, sweaty. Uh-oh. Yikes. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, wouldn't it get weird if he was pretending to be a girl so he would get more confidence? Mike gonna join us a little. Plummy crashes into other cars, so my ass wins. Nice. That's fun. I hope you have fun, dude. I can cross this because my agility is high. What game that is, what you do in it? He's playing Need for Speed Heat. I took a little damage, but that's okay. Playing Need for Speed Heat. He said he was playing it last night for like 3 hours with Plummy. Why is it so hot? Exactly, because the cars, dude. The car's going. That's my impression of a car. Is that the one I watched you play, Venu? Is that the Need for Speed I watched you play? Or is it a different one? The song goes hard. Alright, let's talk to the silver merchant. Silver, silver, best prices for buying and selling in all of Kandarin. Oh, like the people that cook on their engines? Yeah, heat from cops, they try to fuck you. Oh, from the police. Ask about the outpost. Are you Aaron? That I am. What do you want? You realize I'm working here. This shouldn't take, like, raw or... God, raw. This shouldn't take too long. I just want to ask you a bit about your great-grandfather, the one who lived in the outpost. What's it to you? I'm doing some research for a man called Gielnor. Apparently the king is going to make the outpost in his very own alchemist lab. That could only cause chaos. Well, my great-grandfather lived and died there according to my mother, but even she knows very little about him. I see. The only thing I have to do is his key. It's a strange key. It changes temperature by itself as you walk around. I'm afraid I don't know what it's for, though. No idea at all. Well, I imagine it's to some sort of chest of his belongings, as it's too small for a door. Perhaps if you find some of his belongings, you will discover some clues amongst them. It's better than nothing. Will you lend it to me then? Why not? I can't use it anyway. Try feeling a change in temperature as you walk around. Dig at the marked spot north of Castle Wars. All right, we gotta walk. We gotta walk quite a while. No wonder you're running. BRB gonna heat fuck raw by cops. All right, dude. Have fun, dude. Yeah, the cops are trying to fuck you, dude. Where's your dragon mount? I don't have a dragon mount, dude. I don't think this game has mounts. Which would be cool if it did. Alright. So I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go through the zoo again to get out the southern entrance. But I can run. I should probably keep it aligned with the compass. That one that dropped from Onyxia? Yeah, dude. I need to get that Dragon Mount from Onyxia. 100%. Does the Dragon Mount actually drop from? I don't think it does. I never beat Onyxia. Because, like, yeah. By the time I was playing WoW, that content was old. Apparently there's raids and shit in this, but you have to just get a higher level and be good at the game. I'm not really good at the game yet. I'm just doing my thing, dude. I'm having fun with it though. Alright, so we got to go all the way over here. So I'll go across this bridge. If I can. Go across this bridge and it's to the southwest. Look at these gnomes. I did the Tree Gnome Village quest. I think seen Drake drop from that shit though. Oh really? Was it a pet? Is that a pet? I think it was a pet. There's pets in this one too. I think it was purple and black. Oh, that's cool, dude. Real edgy, yeah. Love me some edgy shit, dude. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. There we go. Now I gotta dig right here. Use the spade and find a chest. Wonder what's inside. You look in the chest and find a journal, and then you throw away the chest. All right, I got a journal. Talk to Blannon in Southeast Relica. How do I get to Relica? If you press Alt F4, you pull out the bicycle. Okay, Relica is up here. Is there a fairy ring nearby? DKS. Where's a fairy ring next to me? Okay, we'll head to this fairy ring right here. And then we'll teleport there. Big map for having no other way to get around, dude. Well, what I'm about to use is the fairy rings. There's a bunch of different ways to get around. You unlock them as you do quests. Like I've been doing quests, like I can use spirit trees to teleport from spirit tree to spirit tree. I can use fairy rings now to teleport from fairy ring to fairy ring. There's teleports. Like, well actually, I'll just walk, fuck it. I have an Ardun teleport. Let's just use it. I have two. You can teleport. Yeah, but you have to do quests to unlock them. You have to do quests to unlock the teleports and stuff. All right, let's go to the south. Let's go back through the zoo, and we're gonna get to the fairy ring that we need to get to. Yeah, it's cool that it's like you have to do like 4 or 5 quests to really unlock most of the teleportation things, and also you can teleport using magic. If you up your magic skill enough, you can unlock teleports, but you need runes for that to do the teleports. And you can also get jewelry. Well, members can get jewelry that teleports them. But honestly, a lot of the teleportation things are fucking member shit, because this game is kind of like only good if you play as a member. Free to play is okay, I guess. I like chopping down trees and shit, but you just, everything's better when you're a member. So everybody recommends that you get member as soon as possible. Oh, there's a fairy ring right there. There's a fairy ring. I think it was DKS was the code that I needed. DKS, yes. So this is my Dramen staff. I use it to teleport in these things. And what you do is you put in a code for a certain location and it takes you there. Oh, Moon Knight looking ass? I do kind of look like Moon Knight, huh? Oh my god. Alright. Alright, so I gotta go to the west. I don't think I've ever been here. I blended with the snow, yeah. Yeah, this is my graceful outfit. It took me a while to get. There's a lot of grinding to get it. But it makes your run energy recharge faster. And the higher your agility, the better. You can do stuff like that with agility. But the higher your agility, the more your run, the more runs speed your, the faster your run speed recharges. And plus this graceful outfit helps as well. Hello there, are you the brother of Dron? That I am. Why? Has he killed one of your family? No, not that I know of. Oh good, how can I help you? Well, I'd like to talk to your brother Dron about the outpost north of Ardun. I'm afraid he's not easy to talk to, so it's good that you came to see me. You'll need to remember a few things when talking to him. Like, you must be firm with him and don't mention that I sent you. In case he asks, he wields an iron mace in battle, eats rats for breakfast, kittens for lunch, and bunnies for tea. His favorite drink is red spider blood. He's 36 years, 8 months, and 21 days old, studies famous battles of the 4th and 5th ages, lives on the northeast side of town, and his pet cat is named Fluffy. Okay. I know this sounds strange, but Dron won't talk to anyone unless they know him well. He's a secretive guy. Alright. So now we gotta go talk to Dron, his brother. There's Dron. I need to talk to you. Why should I? I'm after important answers. But how do you know me? Why, you're the famous warrior Dron. If so, what weapon do I use? An iron mace. When do I like to eat rats? Breakfast. When are kittens best devoured? Lunch. What do I usually eat for tea? Rat bunnies. What color spider blood tastes the best? Red. How many years old am I? 36. And months? Oh god. So you had to remember all that from what the dude told you. What are the most interesting ages for battles? 5th and 4th. And my house is situated where? Northeast side of town. What is my brother's name? Lannon. And my pet cat is called Fluffy. What's 5 plus 7? Wow. 12, but what does it have to do with anything? Everything. Besides, it's 13. Or I think you'll find it's 12. Is he bad at math? Very well. You now seem to know me quite well. I'll answer your questions best I can. Phew. Well, what are they then? Trying to find out the history of the outpost near Ardun. I was hoping you could help me. Let me see. Ah, yes. I remember reading of a battle that took place at the outpost many years ago. 2 ex-friends led forces in a small battle that ended with them pitted against each other at the top of the outpost as the sole survivors because of their superior strength. Ex-friends? They were once friends, but a difference in their beliefs meant they fell out. One chose to follow the god Zamorak, whilst the other chose Saradomin. But finding themselves in this extreme situation at the top of the outpost caused them to see the errors of their ways, like the waste of life, the lost friendship, and the wasted time. They both then decided to unite under Guthix. Ah, I like happy endings. You would. Thank you, I can report this back to Gielnor now. Anything else? Well, I was wondering how you get the bloodstains out of your clothes. Be gone! Alright, now I have to enter Port Phasmatis and talk to Drolek outside the general store. Okay, so this is where the outpost is. And the fairy ring BIS. Or actually, I think it's probably DJP is what I gotta go to. So I'm going to go to Port Phasmatis. So I'm gonna use my Ectophile to teleport to Port Phasmatis. There we go. I'll refill it. Oh, okay. Alright, so I gotta go talk to somebody at Port Phasmatis. Which, since we did Ghosts Ahoy, we can get in and out of Port Phasmatis for free. It doesn't cost Ecto tokens anymore. I'm a friend of Port Phasmatis. Free of charge. And then I'll use the fairy ring to the west of Port. I think it's to the west of Port Phasmatis. And I will go to the fairy ring in Ardun. How are you, Drolak? Wow, I haven't spoken to the living for I don't remember how long. So your name is Drolak. Sorry, yes, I am he. Great, do you know anything about the outpost north of Ardun? I don't really like to talk about it, but I died there. Oh dear. I do have a scroll which might interest you that describes the timeline of the outpost, but first I wonder if I could ask you to tie up a problem. Like what? Well, I left to go to the outpost against the wishes of my wife. I promised I would return to her, but obviously I did not as I died there. She's a ghost nearby, but won't listen to my apologies. You want me to patch things up? Yes, how'd you guess? Call it Traveler's Intuition. Okay, well perhaps you could give her a strung sapphire amulet because this is what I gave her the day I left. Her name is Melina, by the way. No problem. Alright. Gotta give Melina a sapphire amulet, which I have in my inventory. His wife's mad at him even in the afterlife. That's funny. If you don't mind me asking, are you Melina?
That I am. What's it to you?
I've been talking to Drolak. I believe he left you but never returned.
He did. I suppose he asked you to tell me he's sorry. What an empty gesture.
Well, actually, he told me to give you this amulet.
A sapphire amulet? He remembers. It's just like the one he gave me before he left.
I honestly believe he's sorry.
I'm so glad. Please tell him I forgive him.
I will.
At last, I feel complete. Farewell.
Goodbye. Solving problems, dude. Solving problems. Ghost love, dude. I've given her the amulet. She was very pleased and said she just wanted to know you still cared. Excellent. I'm so glad she believes me. I can finally rest in peace. Could I have that scroll you mentioned first? Of course. Let me know if it was of any use and now it can be forever free. Thank you. Alright. Now I just gotta go back to Gielnor. The fedora neckbeard guy. So we're gonna go, I think it was DKP, but I can't remember. We'll figure it out. We're gonna go back to the fairy ring. I'm sure I'll actually memorize these fucking fairy ring codes, but not right now. There we go. Whoop. Teleport time. All right. Alright, so Ardun is over here. Kingdom of Kandarin. Alright, so I gotta go DJP, okay. We'll teleport there. DJP. Tower of Life. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we gotta go through Ardun. I did this quest a while back. Last time I played, I did this quest. It's a pretty cool little quest. Yeah, these quests are really cool. They're interesting. They got a lot of story. So I'll go through the zoo again. I think I'm almost done with this quest. Alright, just keep going. No, wait. Oh, okay. I gotta go this way. Oh, cool. I did a medium task for the Mauritania area in the achievement diary. That's cool. Alright. So we're gonna leave Ardun. And it's this way. We're almost back to the neckbeard. Just keep going. Keep pushing forward. And we'll make it to the neckbeard. Alright, we're almost there. Hi there. How's it going? I found a journal. Good work, let's see what it says. Gielnor reads through the journal. The person who wrote the journal spent time living in the outpost following the order of Zamorak. I see. He talks of all the nasty things they did to the people of Ardun, which I don't care to mention. It looks like they were stopped by someone, but it doesn't say who. Interesting. I've talked to the warrior. Excellent, what did he say? Well, I tell him. And then I asked him about getting the bloodstains out of his clothes, but he didn't like that. Seems you're lucky he didn't beat you up. Well done. That's another piece of the puzzle. I've been in contact with the ghost you suggested and I've recovered this. He skims over the contents of the scroll. Very interesting. So there was a great battle at the outpost. Then one of the survivors became king and the other started at the marketplace. Good work. It all makes sense now. I never realized there was quite so much history to this place. It was more than I could have hoped. Glad to hear it. What's the whole story? Many years ago, there were two friends who fell out over their difference of opinion and religion. One decided to dedicate his life to Sarah Domine, the other to Zamorak. Years passed and the follower of Zamorak moved on to the outpost with a group of the others to cause havoc for the city of Ardun. The people of the city called upon some Sarah Domine followers who happened to be led by the other friend. A battle ensued that ended with the two ex-friends at the top of the outpost as the sole survivors. Realizing their mistakes, they made friends again. One decided to become king and spread the word of equality, and the other chose to start up a market where all could trade their wares equally and fairly. The one that became king is the great-grandfather of the King Lathis that we know. So what do I do now? Well, what I'll do is write down the details you have provided in a more easy-to-digest manner, along with my plans for using this building as a museum. Then I suppose you want me delivered to the king? You've got that right. Alright, so we gotta go talk to King Lathis in East Ardun Castle. So we'll go back to Ardun. Honestly, I'll just teleport. Save some time. Save a little time. I think we're heading to the castle right up here. Yep. Excuse me, I've been asked to hand you this from Gielnor at the outpost. I see. The king reads the letter. I had no idea that place had any value at all. All this about my great-grandfather and Gielnor's plans to make it into a museum makes for a convincing case. I'm sure he only wants what is best. Very well, I will comply with his request. Take this letter back to him with my kind regards. Thank you. Okay. Now I gotta go back to Gielnor. And then I'm finished with the quest. So I guess we saved a little time, but I still gotta walk back. So these quests take a while, dude. I feel like mostly it's because of the lack of transportation. But I have shit that speeds up my transportation. Like I got the fairy rings. I got my no, I don't want to talk to you, bro. These are random events that happen. They'll teleport you somewhere. Let me talk to the mysterious old man. Hey Ralph Magica, would you like to come and perform in a mime show? Sorry, I'm busy. I've done that one before though. I got a mime mask. Now, these random events, people appear behind you, and then you can do whatever they do. Sometimes they give you stuff. Sometimes you get teleported and you have to do a thing. It's a bunch of different stuff. I've been to see the king and he gave me this letter. Quick, let me see. Hurrah, good work, you've done it. You've saved the outpost. My pleasure. I can now continue with my plans for this place. Thank you. Hey, he turned it into a museum. Take a look at the artifacts in the museum room. You may find something of interest.
Completed.
There we go. I got 1,000 prayer XP, 1,000 crafting XP, 750 coins, the enchanted key. All right, we beat the quest. Let's see what's the next one on the list. The Lost Tribe. I don't know if I have time to do it. So I have an optimal quest list that it shows you all the quests in what order you should do them for the most optimal path. And that's what I've been doing. Yeah, these are all the quests I completed. All right. So let's see. I don't know if I have time to do another quest on stream. They kind of take a while. The Lost Tribe. Let's see how long. Short. Okay, so I gotta go back to Lumbridge for it. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's do the last quest. Any pickaxe, a light source. Okay, let's go to Lumbridge. So I'm gonna teleport using my home teleport. This is like your Hearthstone. I'm gonna go to Lumby. Maybe I should. Fuck it. Okay. Okay, let's get my pickaxe. Where's my adamant pickaxe? There it is. Let's put all these back. Okay, any pickaxe? A light source? Where's my tinder box? Where's my tinder box? My bank is very unorganized, guys, so forgive me. There's my tinder box. Okay. I'll take a Varrock teleport. Falador teleport. All right, let's go talk to this feller. Can I help you? Do you have any quests for me? There was recently some damage to the castle cellar. Part of the wall has collapsed. The Duke insists that it was an earthquake, but I think some kind of monsters are to blame. So what do you need me to do? You should ask people around the town about it. Maybe someone saw something. All right. So we gotta talk to people around the castle. You know what happened to the castle cellar? Oh no, it's terrible, isn't it? There was a rock dust everywhere. It got all of my ingredients. Okay. You got your monsters? Which one? Which one did you get, man? Nice. There's Hans. I gotta go talk to Hans. Hello, what are you doing here? Do you know what happened in the cellar? The wall collapsed. I had to spend all day clearing it up. The Duke says it was an earthquake. Father Eric. Just an OG? Nice, dude. That's what's up. Take a sip for me, bro. Take a sip for me. Cheers with me. All right, let's see. So I talked to Cook. I talked to Hans. Where's Father Eric? We got two. Yeah, pour one out for the homies. Yeah, dude. Exactly. We're doing the Lost Tribe quest right now. This will probably be the last quest of the stream. Thank you for getting rid of that awful ghost for me. May Sarah Demine always smile upon you. Do you know what happened to the castle cellar? Last night I was in the kitchen and I heard a noise from the cellar. I opened the trap door and saw a creature dart into a hole in the wall. Looked a bit like a goblin, but it had big bulging eyes. It wasn't wearing armor, but it had this odd helmet with a light on it. The tunnel was too dark for me to follow it, so I went to tell the Duke, but when he went down to the cellar, the hole had been blocked up and no one believes me. I believe you. Thank you, Ralph Magica. If you could convince the Duke I'm telling the truth, then we can get to the bottom of this mystery. Alright, talk to Duke Horatio in Lumbridge Castle. Heading back to Lumbridge Castle. Yeah, we got 2 quests done on stream so far. Going for a third. Alright, Duke Horatio. Greetings, welcome to my castle. Father Eric says he saw something in the cellar. Like a goblin with big eyes. Yes, he mentioned that to me, but I think he was imagining things. Goblins live in natural caves, but everyone knows they don't have the wit to make their own tunnels. Yes, Your Grace, but if there's any possibility that this is a goblin incursion, then we should take that possibility very seriously. I think we should at least investigate. Your Grace, this is the adventurer who defeated the dragon Elvarg. I think you should listen to him. That's right, that is me. Very well, I'll give you permission to investigate this mystery. If there's a blocked tunnel, then perhaps you should try to unblock it. Alright. Go use a pickaxe on the rubble in the Lumbridge Castle basement. Yeah, it's been a pretty cool stream. Just chilling, doing some quests, dude. Alright. I'll probably, you know, I might, we'll see what's up. You love this quest? You dig a narrow tunnel through the rocks. Pick up the brooch on the floor. Show the brooch to Duke Horatio in Lumbridge Castle. Alright. Oop, I didn't mean to kill that spider, but oh well. It is done. Go talk to Duke. I love that song, dude. No, not the top floor. Oh yeah, I gotta go to this floor. I love this song. Greetings, welcome to my castle. I dug through the rubble. in the cellar and I found a tunnel. On the ground I found this brooch. I've never seen anything like that before. It doesn't come from Lumbridge. What do you think, Sigmund? It is unknown to me, Your Grace, but the fact that it is there enough to prove Father Eric's story. It must have been dropped by a goblin as it fled. I've never heard of a goblin wearing something so well crafted. And it must have been stolen. But it wasn't stolen from us. Where could it be from? It doesn't matter. You said yourself that goblins couldn't have made that, so they must have stolen it from somewhere. Horrible thieving goblins have broken into our cellar. We must retaliate immediately. First we should wipe out the goblins east of the river, then we can march on the goblin village to the northwest. I will not commit troops there until I have proof that goblins are behind this. Ralph Magica, please find out what you can about this brooch. The librarian in Verrock might be able to help identify the symbol. Alright. Time to go to Verrock. Whoop. Alright. Ah, there we go. I gotta go through here. The history of the goblin race. This must be it. You take the book from the book's case. Okay, read the entire goblin symbol book. The history of the goblin race. Goblin tradition holds that their race was created by a war god in order to fight a war against other gods. They never named their gods, so whether it is the same as any of the gods worshipped by the other races is unknown. The legends also speak of goblins fighting against goblins during the wars, so it's likely that gods other than the creators used them as foot soldiers. Although goblins are still warlike, it's probable that in earlier ages they were more organized than they are now, especially if they were under the direct command of one or more gods. This is corroborated by finds unearthed at various archaeological sites, including the large excavation east of Varrock. Armor and weapons have been found, obviously made to fit goblins, but far more well made than their current equipment. Almost every piece of ancient goblin equipment has one of a number of symbols on it, and by correlating these symbols with the sketchy records that survive from the Third Age, it has been possible to identify 12 distinct goblin tribes or regiments. The separate identities of the tribes have long since dissolved, and no goblins remember the symbols, although their generals may still recognize the ancient tribal names. In the following pages, I present a list of the tribes and their symbols. Thorobshun, goblins of the hills. Gorargashun, goblins of the sea. Rekashun, goblins of the north. Ekeleshun, goblins of the east. Idithun, goblins of the south. Naragoshun, goblins of the west. Dragikushun, goblins of the fierce blaze. Huza Nogarb, live flesh eaters of the chaos god. Saragorgak, foot soldiers of holy wrath. Dorgoshun, goblins of the strong spears. Horogathar, eaters of man flesh. Yorkolgok, the flatulent. Alright. Hey, the symbol of the Dorgoshun tribe looks just like the symbol on the brooch I found. Talk to the goblin generals in the goblin village. Where's the goblin village? Is it close? I think it's close here. Yeah, it's just to the west. We'll walk. So we're gonna go talk to the goblin generals in the village. I guess I can just teleport to Falador. Yeah, let's just teleport to Falador. Dude, I saw this guy the other day. He had a dwarf mini cannon and was killing everybody in Falador, and I asked him what he was doing to the citizens. Why he was doing that. He didn't say anything though. I think he was AFKing. So we're going back to the Goblin Village. And we're gonna go talk to the Goblin Generals. I did Goblin Diplomacy maybe last week. It's a farming method? Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, what are you doing? They don't deserve this. Wow. Okay, hold on. I went the wrong way. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's so fine. I hate that you can't just jump down. My mouse is being funky. People do that over crabs because of loot. Oh, okay. I was doing crabs for a while, but then I started doing the gemstone crab. And I guess, I don't know, I like gemstone crab better. It seems easier to me. But I don't like that you don't make money while you do it, so. I don't know. I'm not making money right now. I'm just doing quests. But I'm gonna work towards my quest cape. Medium clue scrolls. Actually, I did my first clue scroll the other day. I think it was last night. I'm back. I was getting the boys' school stuff together. Nice, dude. Welcome back. We're on another quest. We're learning about the Lost Tribe. I sent you a game, B. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh shit, I just got a gift. My dude. My dude. Was it Nightingale? It was! Dude, awesome, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Here I go. I went ahead and I still got it installed too. So thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks a lot. That means a lot, man. Sugar daddy. Oh man. I would never call anybody a sugar daddy, dude. I love you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're talking, so I'll explain to what happened. So we apparently something went down in Lumbridge Castle in their basement. So I went to investigate and I found a brooch with a symbol on it. And on the symbol was actually a lost tribe of the goblins. Back when the goblins were more like they were more articulate and more they were smarter. But now they've kind of devolved since then. But apparently there's a lost tribe there. That's the name of the quest. But I'm about to talk to a general of the goblin tribe of the goblins, and I'm about to ask him about the Dorgashoon. Have you ever heard of the Dorgashoon? Dorgashoon, that old goblin legend, lost tribe.
In time of much war, there are many tribes. Big High War God sent Dorgest tribe to fight beardy short people in mountains.
No, he sent them to fight tall people with biting blades. That's what I hear.
It was beardy short people. That's how legend go.
It really doesn't matter. What happened to them?
Well, they say we not want to fight, so God punished them.
What's that silly? No goblin ever say that.
What happened then?
They lose battle. That's why God punished them. Goblins aren't people and never have been.
Haha, if they lost battle, they all be dead.
No, they losing so they run away. And Big High War God punished them for running away. Well, either way, they refuse to fight.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Anyway, then Big High War God punished them. He turned their insides to stone.
Haha, that's silly.
Not as silly as green armor. What happened then?
He put them inside stone. Big hole open in ground, and they all go into cave.
That's not punishment. Cave's nice and cool. Goblins rule.
But then he closed cave so they not get out. You not want to stay in cave all the time.
Well, I found a brooch underground, and I looked up the symbol, and it was the symbol of the Dorgashoon.
That not look like goblin brooch.
Goblins not wear jewelry. Well, if it Dorgashoon tribe, they not know who won big wars. You should greet them with goblin victory dance.
No, you greet them with goblin tribal bow.
Doing bow make you look like a wimp.
It how tribes greet each other in old days.
Only if they wimpy tribes. Goblins salute strong. Why not show me both greetings?
That good idea. Watch.
Okay. The goblins show you the goblin victory salute and the goblin bow. So I got some new emotes. Thanks. All right, so I guess I gotta walk back to Lumbee. I have to wait another 10 minutes. Let's go to Varrock and I'll walk to Lumbee. We'll walk to Lumbee from here. I like my voice acting. I like voice acting. It makes me think of being of DM. Bro needs the Artie cloak so you can use fairy rings. I do. I have my Drammon staff. I can use the fairy rings. But I don't have the Artie cloak. Don't you have to do the Ardun achievement diaries for that? I've actually been using the fairy rings quite a lot. You don't need the staff? Oh, no, I think you do though, because it's not letting. It won't let me do it if I don't have the staff. But if you do the achievements, you don't need the staff. I forget which. I don't know. I remember. I look up a lot of OSRS shit. I did start Fairy Part 2. I did. I talked to the fairy godfather, and he sounded like an Italian mob boss. I want to do all the recipe. I want to do the Fremennik Isles so I can get my Helm of Nitsanot, and then I want to do the Recipe of Disaster so I can get Barrow's gloves, but that's going to take a little while. Yeah, recipe's huge. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Recipe is huge. That's why I'm not really focused on it right now. I'm just doing quests in the optimal quest guide. So I did Ghosts Ahoy, I did Making History, and then I'm doing this one. Tell me where go. Me like. So there's a lost tribe of goblins underneath Lumbridge. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing RuneScape, dude. I've been having a lot of fun. I'd love to get a maxed account. That'll take a lot of time. But I can think I can do it eventually. I want to try bossing, but I don't think I'm high enough. I don't have enough gear, and I'm not high enough level to really try yet. But I would like to get there. Kind of right now, I just want to work on quests and all that. I could do Obor or Scurious. Yeah, I could maybe do Obor. My skills aren't super high though, and I think my best weapon's a G-Maul. I want to get the Helm of Nitsanot really bad. Yeah, Ourobor's a giant. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Maybe I'll give it a try sometime. Obor is doable with Mithril. Nice. Where is Obor? Is he underneath Edgeville? I can't remember. Yeah, but the drop rate on the key is low. Yeah. You need the key to fight him. Okay, I remember now. Perform the Goblin Bow next to Mistag and talk to him. Okay.
A human knows ancient greeting? Perhaps you are a friend after all. Greetings, friend. I am sorry I panicked when I saw you. Our legends tell of the surface as a place of horror and violence where the gods force us to fight in terrible battles. When I saw a surface dweller appear, I was afraid it was a return to the old days.
Did you break in the castle cellar?
It was an accident. We were following a seam of iron and suddenly we found ourselves in a room. We blocked up our tunnel behind us and ran back here. Then we did what cave goblins always do when there's a problem. We hid and hoped it would go away. We meant no harm. Please tell the ruler of the above people that we want to make peace.
Alright. Apparently they have quests too. I can't remember how to get back. My light source kind of sucks. Honestly, I can wait 3 minutes. I can just teleport back to Lumbee. The Artie Cloak is nice because it's right next to a fairy ring, so okay. How do you get the Artie Cloak again? I forget. I think it's the achievement diaries. Hold on. Are done. I think it's the are done. I've done some of them. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. It's pretty easy, really. I'm gonna wait till my home teleport's done and then I'll just teleport back. We got 2 minutes and 28 seconds. It's in the quest helper, I think. I think I'll probably on the wiki. I don't think I have it here. I don't know if I have anything for the achievement diaries. I think I've done a little bit for the achievements, but not a lot. Like, I think I've done the most for Lumbridge and Gielnor. I haven't done any for Ardun. It's under the filter for quest helper, yeah. I'll check it out after we finish this quest. Get my Artie Cloak. We'll be ready to go back to Lumbridge in a minute and 40 seconds. Because I can't see. And I don't have that little line anymore. We got a minute left. I'll just teleport. Dude, it's so dark down here. "44 seconds and we'll be able to teleport to Lumbridge. "30 seconds left and then we'll be back in Lumbridge and I'll talk." Wait, do I have to come back? Well, I'm not done yet. I still got one more thing to do after this. I thought I was done. All right, let's go back to Lumbee. All right. Oh, wow. I could fast travel back. I didn't read that. You can fast travel back to Lumbridge with talking to Mistag, so I didn't have to waste my port, but that's fine. Lumbridge and Gielnor diaries needed for no staff ring. Oh, okay. Greetings, welcome to my castle. I've made contact with the cave goblins. They say they were following a seam and broke into the cellar by mistake. And I suppose you believe them, goblin lover? Well, they seem friendlier than most goblins and nothing was taken from the cellar. Actually, something was taken. Sigmund has informed me that some of the castle silverware is missing from the cellar. Unless it is returned, I am afraid I will have no option but war. Sigmund took it. Alright. In the chest, you find a set of ham robes. Sigmund must be a member of the Humans Against Monsters cult. So I've never been to the ham lair. I keep seeing something in the corner of my eye, bro. It's freaking me out. I think it's just a reflection off of a glass I have up there. Why can't I open it? It's my tarot deck haunting me. Pick log. Pick. Oh! Wow, I didn't know you could do that. You find the lumbered silverware. The ham lair. Put back on my graceful. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Almost done with the quest, guys. This is gonna be the last quest of the stream. I might keep playing, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna eat after stream. Maybe take a little break from being at my computer. I might hop back on. We'll see. Greetings, welcome to my castle. I found the missing silverware in the ham cave. Sigmund, is this your doing? Of course not. The goblins must have dropped the silverware as they ran away. Don't lie to me. I knew you were a ham member, but I didn't think you would stoop to this. You are dismissed from my service. But you don't see it was for the best? For goblins to be living under our feet like this? Ugh. It doesn't matter how civilized they are. All subhuman species must be wiped out. Jesus Christ. That's enough. Get out of my castle now. I see I was ill-advised. Unless there's an act of aggression by the cave goblins, there's no need for war. Alright. This peace treaty specifies the border between Lumbridge and the cave goblin realm. Please take it to the cave goblins and tell them I would like to meet their leader to sign it. Alright. We gotta go back to Mistag. The Duke is cool, yeah. Sigmund seems like a prick, dude. Hopefully it gives me a pass again. Hello, Surface Dweller. Mistag posted me here when Surface Dweller started visiting the mine. If you have business in the Dorgashun mines, I will guide you through the tunnels. So I can fast travel past that part again now. Hello, friend. I have a peace treaty from the Duke of Lumbridge. A peace treaty? Then you will not invade? No, as long as you stick to the terms of this treaty, there will be no conflict. The Duke of Lumbridge wants to meet your ruler to sign it. I will summon Urtag, our headman, at once. Nice. The Dorgashun are cool. Your Grace, I present Urtag, headman of the Dorgashun. Welcome, Urtag. I am sorry that your race came under suspicion. Your best weapon is Excalibur? I think I have Excalibur in my bank. I assure you that the war-mongering element has been dealt with. I apologize for the damage to your cellar. I will send workers to repair the hole. No, let it stay. It can be a route of commerce between our lands. But Ralph Magica, Lumbridge is in your debt. Please accept this ring as a token of my thanks. It is enchanted to save you in your hour of need. I too thank you. Accept the freedom of the Dorgashun mines. These are strange times. I never dreamed that I would see the surface, still less that I would be on friendly terms with his people. Paddle on, Goblin. Soon you'll be destroyed. Uh-oh.
Quest completed.
Hell yeah. I got a Ring of Life, I got a Dorgashun mine access, and I got 3,000 mining XP. That's what's up. So I'm gonna go dump shit at my bank. Probably log out here. Do you like that, nerd? Quest completed. I didn't like it at first, but I kind of like it. I think it's funny. This bank shit. I'll stay in Lumbee. When you get the collection drop, it's funny. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. All right, we'll just put everything back. I'll keep my Drammon staff and my G-Maul. But yeah, so we completed the Lost Tribe. I think the next quest is Death to the Dorgashun. Uh-oh. Damn. So it's a chain. I guess it's the next quest in the thing. Well, I'm gonna get off. And I'm gonna end stream. But thanks everybody who hung out. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time as well. Let's see. Yeah, you have a good one too, man. Let's see. You know what? We'll just not raid tonight. We're just not gonna raid tonight. But everybody have a wonderful night. I'm gonna eat some dinner, and then maybe I'll hang out in VC tonight, probably. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I had fun playing old school on stream. It was pretty cool. Yeah, everybody take it easy, and the magic of flows forever and always. And I'll see y'all in the morning for Final Fantasy VIII. So we'll be doing that in the morning. But yeah, guys, y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. Thanks for watching.